money. Money, money, money. Get out of here, bro. Okay. Get out of here, money. That's all you care about, money? That's all you care about, guys. It's money. You don't care about people. Only money.
The toxic Justin Bieber love triangle is a saga that has been playing out publicly for years, fueling the media, fans, and the pop culture machine. This story isn't just about a boycott between two women, it's about fame, obsession, and a whirlwind of emotions, all amplified by the brutal eyes of the public.
She did not want to be there. For the most young girls though back in the day, it was like, we want to see Justin Bieber tight, let's go. She was got there, her eyes were closed. She was like, nice to meet you. She didn't care at all.
The triangle involves Justin Bieber, his wife Hailey Baldwin Bieber, and his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez. It has been messy from the start, and it's only gotten more complicated as time has passed. Let's dive deep into this toxic and dramatic love story that has kept us all on the edge of our seats.
Justin Bieber claps back at Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco for the alleged songs written about him and Hailey in her new album, I Said I Love You First.
It all started with Justin Bieber's rise to fame. The young Canadian singer, barely a teenager, was thrust into the spotlight when his music took off. His fans, known as Beliebers, were wild, obsessed, and unrelenting in their devotion to him. But fame didn't come without its issues.
Selena Gomez is responding to a TikTok that suggests Hailey's "God's timing is always right" video was about her. The TikTok user posted a screenshot of an article saying that Selena Gomez was being body shamed for her new bikini pictures, and that was around the time that Hailey Bieber posted this TikTok.
As Justin skyrocketed to stardom, he became entangled in a world of pressures, obsessive fans, invasive paparazzi, and toxic relationships. One of the first key players in this narrative was Selena Gomez. Their relationship, dubbed Jelena by the media, was one of the most talked about celebrity couples of the early 2000s. Their relationship was like a roller coaster. On again, off again, constantly under the microscope. But despite their ups and downs, it was clear that Justin and Selena shared something deep. They were both young stars, navigating their way through Hollywood, fame, and the pressures of being in the public eye. Their bond was intense, and for a time, it seemed like nothing could break them apart. That is, until it did. Enter Hailey Baldwin, the daughter of actor Stephen Baldwin. Hailey had been in the background for years, casually linked to the world of fame, but never quite in the spotlight. She was initially just another fan of Justin's, attending his concerts and publicly professing her admiration for him. But it wasn't long before she started becoming a regular fixture in his life. Hailey and Justin had known each other for years, but their relationship didn't really take off until after his split with Selena. But things were complicated.
Selena commented saying, "It's okay, I don't let these things get me down, be nice to everyone." But Hailey Bieber had previously commented on my TikTok saying, "I never comment on this type of thing, but we were just having a girls' night and did a random TikTok sound for fun. It's not directed at anyone." People had a lot of thoughts about this, but Hailey's insisting it was never about Selena.
Selena and Justin's breakup was anything but amicable. As Justin began to grow closer to Hailey, fans of Jelena weren't pleased. There was a narrative that Hailey was simply a fan who had managed to snag Justin from Selena, and this fueled animosity. Justin's relationship with Hailey seemed to grow quickly, but it didn't come without its fair share of drama. The media had a field day with the so-called stalker rumors about Hailey, alleging that she had been obsessed with Justin since she was a teenager. Despite these accusations, Justin and Hailey's relationship seemed to evolve, though not without its issues. In 2018, just a few months after he had publicly declared his love for Selena, Justin and Hailey got engaged. Their whirlwind romance was seen by some as a fateful connection, and by others as a rushed rebound. But the love triangle didn't end there. Even after Hailey and Justin's engagement, Selena was still a significant part of the conversation.
Say hi to your fans, though?
I don't want you to do that.
No? Alright. Hey, I got Justin Bieber here at the Swami, though. Right here in my hood, homie. That's Justin Bieber for you guys. He's in Hollywood. The worst part of it, too.
Fans continued to draw comparisons between the two women, claiming that Hailey was constantly trying to imitate Selena's style, demeanor, and even some of her personal traits. It didn't help that Selena and Justin's bond was far from severed. While Selena had moved on from Justin in many ways, their shared history always lingered. In the public eye, it appeared that Justin was still not entirely over Selena. Even after getting engaged to Hailey, Justin was seen interacting with Selena on social media and even expressing his love for her in his music. Fans of Selena felt betrayed, believing that Justin was emotionally still attached to his ex, while Hailey felt the pressure of trying to prove that she was the one for Justin. Hailey, on the other hand, became more and more defensive as the narrative about her being an obsessive fan spread. The media painted her as the villain in this love triangle, accusing her of trying too hard to be like Selena.
Justin and Hailey went to Disneyland this week, and there has just been tons of videos going around of the two of them at the park. And this is them waiting in line for one of the rides. And the comment on this video, you guys, he's reading the comments on the 7-part series.
From copying Selena's outfits to even mimicking some of her facial expressions, Hailey found herself under constant scrutiny. But was she really trying to imitate Selena? Or was it just coincidence? The situation was made even more confusing by the fact that both Selena and Hailey began to engage in similar activities, like starting cooking shows or posting similar content on social media. But it wasn't just the fans who were fueling this drama. Both Selena and Justin's families had something to say about the situation. Selena's family, particularly her mother, had a complicated relationship with Justin. Reports suggested that Selena's mother was furious about Justin's influence on Selena, especially during the times when she was dealing with her health struggles. On the other hand, Justin's family seemed to support Hailey, making the situation even more complicated. It was clear that the pressure from both sides was taking a toll on everyone involved. Throughout all of this, Justin seemed to spiral. He struggled with his personal demons, including substance abuse, mental health challenges, and the overwhelming pressures of fame. He often lashed out in public, whether it was toward the paparazzi or in his relationships. His constant back and forth between Selena and Hailey seemed to leave everyone, including himself, confused. As he dealt with his inner turmoil, the love triangle became a toxic cycle that only fueled the media frenzy. In 2019, just a year after his engagement to Hailey, the couple got married in a private ceremony, shocking fans everywhere. But even after marriage, the drama didn't end. There were rumors of infidelity, emotional struggles, and constant tension in their relationship. Justin admitted in interviews that marriage had been hard and that he had trust issues with Hailey. Meanwhile, Selena was dealing with her own challenges, including a highly publicized battle with lupus and mental health struggles. While she was focused on healing, the media and her fans kept dragging her back into the love triangle. Despite everything, Justin and Hailey seemed to stay together, but it was clear that their relationship wasn't as perfect as it appeared. They both faced intense public scrutiny, and their marriage was constantly under the microscope. The pressure of living up to public expectations, dealing with past relationships, and trying to keep up with their own personal struggles seemed to weigh heavily on them. It was obvious that both Justin and Hailey were dealing with their own baggage, and it wasn't easy for either of them to navigate. As time went on, Selena moved on with her life, focusing on her career and personal well-being. She found solace in new relationships, and despite the drama, she continued to flourish in her career. However, the love triangle never fully dissolved. The media kept digging into every social media post, every public appearance, and every move the three of them made. Fans of Justin, Selena, and Hailey kept the drama alive, fueling the cycle of obsession and toxicity that would seem never-ending. Now, years after the chaos began, the love triangle still looms over them. Justin and Hailey are married, Selena is engaged, and yet the toxic dynamics remain a central part of the narrative. The love triangle of Justin Bieber, Hailey Baldwin, and Selena Gomez has become one of the most talked about celebrity sagas of our time, a messy, dramatic, and often painful reminder of the consequences of fame, obsession, and the very human nature of love. If you want to stay updated on more juicy celebrity stories, behind-the-scenes drama, and shocking revelations, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest content delivered right to you.